The question isn't just floating around NBA circles anymore. It's growing louder with every game, every highlight, every impossible play that makes you pause and rewind. Can Victor Wembanyama truly lead the San Antonio Spurs back to championship glory? At first glance, it feels like a question that belongs in the future, something we should revisit in 5 years, maybe even 10. But here's the thing, Wembanyama isn't following a normal timeline. He's accelerating it. From the moment he stepped onto an NBA court, it was obvious. This wasn't just another top draft pick. This wasn't hype inflated by social media or scouting reports. This was something real, something rare, something the league hadn't quite seen before. A player standing over 7 feet 3 inches, moving like a guard, thinking like a veteran, and impacting the game on both ends in ways that don't make sense. But let's not rush to the ending, because the real story isn't about what Wembanyama is right now. It's about what he's becoming, and whether that evolution can carry a franchise all the way to a championship. To understand that, you have to start with the weight of the jersey he's wearing. The Spurs are not just another rebuilding team. This is a franchise built on discipline, intelligence, and legacy. Under Greg Popovich, they didn't just win, they defined an era. With icons like Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili, they created a dynasty rooted in teamwork, unselfish play, and relentless consistency. 5 championships, 2 decades of dominance, a culture that turned fundamentals into an art form. And now, that same culture is being handed to Wembanyama. That matters more than people realize, because talent alone doesn't build champions. Structure does, leadership does, patience does. And Wembanyama walked into one of the few environments in the NBA that actually knows how to handle a generational talent. Still, even in the perfect system, the challenge is enormous, because leading a team to a championship is one of the hardest things in sports. Let's be clear, Wembanyama has the tools. Defensively, he's already altering games at a historic level. His wingspan shuts down driving lanes. His timing erases shots that seem uncontested. Guards think twice before attacking the rim. Big men struggle to score over him. He doesn't just protect the basket, he controls it. Offensively, he's just as intriguing. He can shoot from deep, handle the ball in transition, create his own shot, and finish in ways that feel unfair. There are moments where he looks like a wing player trapped in a center's body, and yet he's still raw. That's the part people forget. For all the flashes of brilliance, there are still moments of adjustment. Turnovers, physical mismatches against stronger veterans, nights where efficiency dips. That's not weakness, it's growth. Every great player goes through it. Even LeBron James didn't win a championship until his 9th season. Giannis Antetokounmpo had to endure years of playoff failures before finally breaking through. Nikola Jokic needed the right roster and system to unlock a title run. Greatness takes time, and that's where the real question begins to shift. It's no longer just about Wembanyama's talent, it's about timing. Can the Spurs build a championship team around him before the window becomes complicated? Because the NBA doesn't wait. Right now, the league is packed with elite teams. Championship contenders aren't just good, they're deep, experienced, and battle-tested. To break into that tier, everything has to align. For the Spurs, that means making the right decisions, again and again. They need to develop their young core, find players who complement Wembanyama's skill set, add shooting to stretch defenses, add playmaking to reduce pressure, add defenders who can hold their own so Wembanyama isn't forced to do everything. It sounds simple. It isn't. One wrong move can delay progress. One bad contract can limit flexibility. One missed draft pick can slow momentum. But if there's one franchise that understands this process, it's San Antonio. They've done it before. When Tim Duncan arrived, the Spurs didn't rush. They built carefully. They surrounded him with high IQ players who understood their roles. They trusted the system. And over time, that system turned into championships. Wembanyama could be on a similar path. But there's a difference. The NBA today is faster, more dynamic, more unpredictable. Building a contender now requires not just smart decisions, but bold ones. And that's where things get interesting, because Wembanyama isn't just a piece to build around. He's a gravitational force. Players will want to play with him. Free agents will take notice. The Spurs, who once struggled to attract big names, might suddenly become a destination again. That changes everything. Imagine a future where a star guard joins the Spurs, someone who can create offense, control tempo, and relieve pressure from Wembanyama. Suddenly, the team looks different, more balanced, more dangerous. That's how championship teams are formed, not just through drafts, but through opportunity. And Wembanyama creates opportunity. But even with the right roster, there's another hurdle: leadership. Right now, Wembanyama is still growing into his voice. He leads by example, through effort and composure. But championship leaders do more than perform. They inspire, they demand, they elevate everyone around them. That transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's built through experience, through losses, through adversity. The playoffs, especially, are a different world. The pace slows, the intensity rises, every weakness is exposed, every mistake is magnified. That's where superstars are tested, and that's where Wembanyama's journey will truly be defined. Can he handle the pressure of a Game 7? Can he deliver when defenses are designed specifically to stop him? Can he stay composed when everything is on the line? We don't know yet, but there are signs. He doesn't shy away from the spotlight. He doesn't panic under pressure. He plays with a calmness that feels unusual for someone so young. That's not something you teach. That's something you're born with. Still, potential alone doesn't guarantee success. There's always the risk of injuries, the challenge of maintaining consistency, the unpredictability of team chemistry. The path to a championship is never straight. But if you zoom out, if you look at the bigger picture, the pieces are there. A generational talent, a proven organization, a patient rebuild, a growing belief. That's how dynasties begin. Quietly, gradually, without headlines screaming championship contender. And then one day, everything clicks. The young players mature, the system sharpens, the confidence builds, and suddenly the team that was once rebuilding is now dominating. The Spurs have done it before, and with Wembanyama, they might be doing it again. So, can he lead them to a championship? Yes, but it's not a question of if alone, it's a question of when and how. If the Spurs stay disciplined, if they make the right moves, if Wembanyama continues to grow into the player he's capable of becoming, the ceiling isn't just one championship, it's multiple. Because players like him don't come around often. They don't just fit into the league, they reshape it. And maybe, just maybe, years from now, we won't be asking whether Wembanyama can lead the Spurs to a title. We'll be looking back at the moment it all began, right now, when the flashes turned into consistency, when the potential turned into dominance, when the question turned into an answer, and when the San Antonio Spurs, led by a once-in-a-generation talent, rose back to the top of the NBA again. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more NBA content like this. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update, and let me know in the comments, can Wembanyama lead the Spurs to the championship? And how far do you think the Spurs can go this season? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.